And that time that you locked a girl child up in the house, or even a boy child up in the house, and you're thinking that you're doing them a favor, let me bust your bubbles, parents. You're not doing them any kind of favor. Welcome to Oma's Diary 360, where I chronicle my journey as a broadcast journalist. And on this particular podcast, it is an eye-opener because I had this very interesting conversation with students from Nkpor Maria Girls Secondary School, and they revealed so much. Hey parents, listen up. No teenager is interested in being locked up in the house. Tell them what they need to do and allow them to mingle with people. All right? In that way, they will understand who they are and they can overcome challenges that come their way. These were part of the things that the teenagers revealed to me as we had this conversation on the kind of association that a teenager should have. Listen up and enjoy it till the very end. Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh yeah, my baby, you're my,
I'm your sweetheart on radio, TV, social media, sweetheart everywhere. Glad to have you join us on this amazing program where we build the self-confidence of teenagers. We help them to learn public speaking. We encourage them to become the very best of themselves. And speaking of being the very best of themselves, I have with me amazing, wonderful student from Nkpor Maria, right? Nkpor Maria Girls Secondary School, all the way from Nkpor. I mean, this will be their first time on air, but this will be the first time of so many times that they will be on air. Welcome to the live series of Radio Sapiencia.
Thank you so much.
That's more like, I need more energy. Welcome to the live series of Radio Sapiencia.
Thank you so much.
Great! That is the kind of energy I love. So, before we get into what we want to talk about today, you're going to take turns and tell us your name one after the other. Your name and your class. Let's start with you because you're closer to the mic.
Okay, my name is, good day everyone. My name is Okekeko Sochku Eukaria Cecilia. Then I'm from Nkpor Maria Girls Secondary School, as we all know. So I'm in SS2 White.
Okay. Okay, just leave out your school. They already know the name of your school. Just your name and your class.
Good day everyone, my name is Ewuri Manuela Ivoma Anastasia. I'm from SS1, SS2 Blue.
SS2 Blue, okay. The next person.
Good day, everyone. My name is Okoye Faustina Chimoya. I'm from SS2 White.
Okay, the next person.
Good day to everyone. My name is Chukwukere Joan Chimgozrim from SS1 White.
Good. The next person.
Good day everyone, my name is Mba Gertrude Mary Shidebube. I'm in SS2 Blue.
That's great. The next person. SS2 White. Okay, that's okay.
Good day everyone, my name is Balokaka Chimamanda Michelle. I'm in SS2 White.
Okay, so you have SS2 White and SS2 Blue. Do you have SS2 Green? No, just white and blue. Oh, interesting.
Good
Okay.
day everyone. I'm Ozo Esther Onyechi Letitia. I'm from SS1 White.
Okay. You wanted to tell us, okay, when they are done, you tell us what it means. You were saying something about the white and the blue stuff. Why go on?
Good day, everyone. My name is Anichebe Stephanie Chiamaka. I'm from, my class is SS1 White.
Okay. The next person.
Good day everyone, my name is Moedu Chikamsi Manuela Camelia from JS3 Blue.
Okay.
Good day everyone, my name is Omeya Chizaram Zita. I'm SS1 White.
Okay. The next person.
Good day everyone, my name is Honorine Chukwu Faustina Cecilia. I'm from SS1 White.
Okay. The next person. Come and say your name now. You're part of us. Come and say your name. You did. Just you're part of us. Come and say your name. Okay.
Good day everyone, my name is Okoye Bayawaka from JS2 Blue.
Okay, so you came, you escorted us. All right, that's okay. All right, so welcome once again to the live studio of Radio Sapiencia.
Thank you so much.
You wanted to tell me something. One of you was saying something about the significance of the white and blue. Is there any significance? Oh, the white is for science class and the blue is for the arts and pure arts and commercial. Wow, that's quite interesting. I mean, this is my first time of hearing this. I used to hear SS1A, B, C. That's great. Okay, so we are discussing a very important topic, right? One topic that changes the trajectory of the life of a teenager. The kind of association a teenage girl should have. That is what we want to talk about, because we've come to realize that many a times teenage girls get into associations that they have no business to be with, and that changes the course of their lives. Is either, of course, there are consequences to every actions, right? You know that. So because of these associations, it's either their life changes for the worse or their life changes for the better. And someone who is at home right now is wondering, what kind of association should I have? First of all, before we start talking about the kind of association a teenage girl should have, what is an association? What does it mean? Can anyone go for it? Okay, go.
Okay, so association can be defined as a relationship a teenage girl should have with people or organization.
Okay, a relationship a teenage girl should have with people or organization. Does any other person want to say something? Okay, go to the mic. Okay.
Association is an official group of people joining together for a particular purpose.
Okay, all right. Association, friendship, Okay, you want to say something? Okay, closer to the mic. Okay.
Association can be defined as a connection one have with people on an organization.
Okay, connection. All right. So you could have friendship, for example, in your level, in your school, you have friends, right? You have people that are your friends, you have your best friend, you have people that are your acquaintance, you have people that you're in the same class with, right? All of them are association. For example, all of you are from the same school, right? You associate with each other, right? It's either you're close friends or you're not close friends, right? Okay, so let's look at the kind of association a teenage girl should have. All right, you're going to come to the mic one after the other and tell us the kind of association you think a teenage girl should have. So who is going first? Okay, all right, go first. All right, quick. Okay.
Since we are students, we should follow those that will help us in our education. That's an educational type of association. Those that will help us climb the ladder of success. Those that will help us become what we want to be. Advise us on the things concerning our educational life and our academic life. Those that will pay attention to things concerning our studies. These are the type of association I, as a teenage girl, should follow. Okay,
that is what you believe you should have, right?
Yes.
The next person. Okay, all right, go on. Quickly.
In this kind of association, I think you need to have your age mate as your friend.
Okay.
Your age mate in the sense that is either a girl or a boy. And when we talk about having a boy as a friend, some people do think that is called boyfriend, and maybe that the boy is sexually attracted to you. But I think that's wrong. Because there is something called a healthy boy to girl relationship. In this relationship, the girl can build her ability of speech, as in she can build her self-esteem in this kind of relationship. And for an example, in some mixed secondary schools, the teacher tried to achieve this by putting a boy and a girl, as in putting two girls in between a boy, and putting two boys in between a girl. This to achieve a greater self-esteem and the mental development of the boy or the girl. And but people as in they do misuse this ability, this arrangement of the class, and I think it should be corrected in the Nigerian education system. Thanks.
That's good. That's beautiful. That's brilliant. Amazing. So the next person. Okay. Next person.
Okay, the moral association a girl child should have is also important.
Okay.
A girl child should have an association that would build her morally, help her to become a role model to the younger generation.
Okay.
She'll have someone that would always tell her, this you did is wrong.
Okay.
This you did is right. Not just friends that when you do something, they will keep quiet. Or when
we listen, we don't judge, right?
Yes.
We listen, we don't judge kind of people. You know that trend, right? Okay, go on.
So a girl child should be able to have friends that will help her go up, look up at herself morally, even through different ways. Like, let's say, adding to what she said now, study groups are also good.
Okay.
Because through those study groups, they should also be mixed, like she said, so that you know who is who, the kind of friends to keep, the kind of people they are in the world. So you not just follow different people saying, oh, this is this person, oh, this is this person. You look into their character and judge them.
Okay, that's good. Oh, wait, relax, 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 relax. Let everybody have their say, then we can now start adding, all right? Okay, go on.
The association a teenage girl should have must be a positive association. Because if a girl keeps negative association like bad friends, they will influence her that her lifestyle will change. Instead of her being a good person, she's gonna be a bad person. So she has to keep a positive association that will make her to like make her to live a positive life, so that people will learn from her. They'll emulate her character, and she's going to pave way for those who don't know
coming after her, right? Yes. That's good. And be a role model to others. That's brilliant. That's great. The next person.
I want to add to what they said about the educational association.
Okay.
Normally when it comes to education, moral association.
Okay.
Moral association, the parents, especially mothers, they always have this kind of feeling when their daughter comes to tell them that, hey mom, I have a boyfriend. Their mind always goes to the part when the boy is sexually attracted to the girl. But there's a case that a girl and a girl can also be sexually attracted. They can't also notice that part. They always notice the part that the boy and the girl are sexually attracted. There's something called lesbianism, and when a girl and a girl are sexually attracted to each other, it's also wrong, and it's a sin before man and humanity. So parents should also learn to correct that misconception about girl and boy attracted to each other, and also remember that their girls are also meant to stay away from bad girls in order to separate them from that corruption of lesbianism. Wow,
amazing. Like I'm hearing this for the first time, right? That mothers, especially mothers, they are more boy girl, but without actually knowing that there are girls that corrupt girls, right? So just have a clear mindset, right? Not all associations are bad, but check out and ensure that your child is flowing with the right people, and that you as a teenage girl, you're also flowing with the right people. You have said something you want to say again.
Same as in it's linking to.
Okay, go on. Okay. I love your energy. Go on.
In
I love this
moral relationship. A mother to daughter relationship is very, very good in this aspect, because in a situation where, in a scenario where I don't speak heart to heart, as in I don't talk to my mommy heart to heart, I don't have a heart to heart discussion with my mommy cannot know that I'm keeping a bad friend. Okay, in a scenario when a virgin is going out with her friends, and her friends tell ask her, are you still a virgin? And she'll be like, yes, I'm a virgin. Her friends will just take her as a weirdo. They will take her as an inferior girl. That they're taking her as you are not feeling among the class. You are not a first class.
So that thing actually happen. That thing still happens.
Of course it happens. And it's even getting as into a greater height in this period. Because you have to have a heart-to-heart discussion with your mom. And mothers of these days try to get that impression that they are too busy for their daughters who will get married in the future, and now and in the future when this thing affects them, they'll now start blaming the girl, that the girl did not train herself well, did not take care of herself well. So I think mothers should have that impression that their daughters are too precious, and they need to have a heart-to-heart discussion with their daughters, because in this scenario when their daughters will now spoil, they will now be taking it as in their own fault, and that can cause to serious depression and death.
Wow. Thank you. Wow. Woo. Please, a round of applause. My goodness. This is interesting. Who's the next person? Okay,
let's talk about social association.
Okay.
A girl child, like that is a teenage girl, she also build her social life. So like there is something called somebody being an introvert and somebody being an extrovert. An introvert cannot talk to people, while an extrovert, she's so social with all other people around her. An introvert not being social, this can make that person idle to the extent of thinking of other ways, like should I say other ways of association, and she might not think about the right thing. She might think about the negative part of it. This makes her to follow bad people or like join bad associations.
Okay.
So I think is that there should be a measure to make an introvert change from her ways.
Okay.
Being an introvert, so she can talk to
her,
people.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
To help her talk to people.
To talk to people, right?
Talk about her feelings, how she feels about this and that.
All right. And that's where mothers come in as well, and also parents, teachers come in as well to help that introvert without really talking to her. You're always quiet. You're always this. Yeah. Right? Yes. Good. Thank you so much.
Coming to the aspect, she said introvert and extrovert. This introvert, some parents cause it.
Oh!
Like me now.
Okay.
They don't allow me to come downstairs.
Really?
Anytime I come back from school, I stay at home.
Are you
morning
serious?
to night.
Wow.
Unless they send me on an errand. Sometimes these girls, they will like to sneak out of the house. They will not even get anything.
But did you sneak out of the house?
I don't do it because I know the consequences.
You know the consequences? My goodness. Go on.
And when they leave me at home, I feel depressed because my other siblings, they are grown ups, they go out, only me stay at home. I feel bored, the depression, and it leads to parental negligence.
Okay.
They don't like hearing what their children has to say. And this will cause a very big
problem.
And it saddens me, it makes me sad.
Makes you sad. Okay, can we see from this aspect of maybe they are trying to protect you, right? Maybe they are trying to ensure that you don't get into trouble. Can you start seeing it from this angle?
That is called overprotection.
My God, I love this. But honestly, I love how sincere you are. Okay. So what you're saying is that yes, you want to be protected, but you don't want to be overprotected, right? Sometimes you want the freedom. Yes. Okay, but can you see from this angle that maybe because of the environment? Okay, let me shock you. Let me tell you a little story. There's this, I cover as a journalist. I cover violence against women and girls. So there's this current story I covered. Ever since I covered that story 2 weeks ago, I have not. Sometimes I'm sleeping, I wake up, I remember that story. I feel goosebumps all over me. Now this story is a story of rape. An 8-year-old girl that was raped by their neighbor. Now they live in face me, I face you, right? And the parents, she's an only child. The parents will leave her alone in the house without knowing that when they leave, that the man will go and knock on the door and will have a way of breaking the door, entering the house, and was raping this girl consistently, raping her in all. In fact, there are a lot of things I can't say on air. I can only use the word rape. Sexually molested her. That this young 8 years old was literally traumatized, right? Without their knowledge. In fact, they didn't even know that all these things were happening. It took the doctor to let them know how traumatized this young girl has been. So, to a large extent, it depends on where you live, right? If where you live is kind of safe, or maybe your parents, they are kind of trying to help you to remain safe, right? Maybe that's part of the reasons why they sort of tell you to stay at home, so that they will protect you, because the girl child needs protection. Probably you live in a flat, right? Yeah. And nobody can actually come and knock at the door without you have the key, right? And your place is secured, right? Yeah. So maybe you should see it from the angle of them protecting you. If you see it from that angle, maybe you're not going to feel the way you're feeling, right? Can you start seeing it from that angle? Maybe if you start seeing it from that angle, you're not going to feel the way you're feeling. Okay. Is that okay?
Yes.
You want to say something?
I'm living beside a main road. I think that's why they always keep me at home. Mm-hmm. But if I come back, I don't used to see any.
You don't used to see anybody?
And like disaster, like all this.
Don't worry. Which class are you in now?
SS1.
SS1. Don't worry. With time. By the time you get to SS3, it won't be a problem. You will be the one going out by yourself. All right? So can you see the good side of it?
Yes.
Right? Yes. Good. You've said wait. Okay.
Okay, you said that the parents might be trying to protect the child, right? Mm-mm. Okay. In a scenario like this, there are some girl child that if you leave them like that, you keep locking them up. Okay, they might not be able to talk to you. Maybe they feel like you won't listen to them. But when finally, let's say the university or something, you let them free, you give them freedom. This can also cause having bad association, because they want to they want to utilize this little time they have to associate with people. They associate with bad people. They won't know. They would like to follow everybody because they've been locked up for so long. They will feel so free. Finally, I've had my freedom. Finally, I can do what I want. Mom is not here. Dad is not here. They won't know the right people to follow. That's just the problem.
This is one heart-to-heart talk. Like, this is one heart-to-heart talk that we are having on this program. Okay, that's okay. Parents are listening. I believe a lot of parents are listening to this program and they are taking notes. They are taking the points down. All right? And definitely what you've said will get to them. Right? Yes, you want to be protected, but not overprotected. You want to be given the opportunity to mingle, to meet people. Okay? Teach me what I should know, so that when I meet those people, I will know the right things to do, right?
Yes.
Good. Thank you so much. Who hasn't spoken? Who hasn't said anything on your talk?
The association I'm about to talk about is a good association. Before I do that, most girls believe in to associate with people that are of high social class. They will say, this girl is not in my grade, this girl is in my grade, she's in my class. Now this may lead people to indecent dressing, saying they want to look hot, they want to look sexy. But this is not the right thing, because they will go around putting on indecent dresses. Now when a boy, not a boy in the right senses, a boy sees this kind of girl, he meets the girl. They normally call it toasting the girl. You meet the girl, you're beautiful. Like, I want to tell all teenage girl, listen to me now, that is a lie. That boy just wants to use you. He does not love you. Sex is not an expression of love in any way. He just comes to you for that thing he sees. Like, he just wants to use you and then later dump you. Because later, in all these things, there is one fact I grew up with. Like, sex is a habit. The boy gets the fun, why the girl gets the pain? Because after all this, and after like what they call fun, few minutes, the girl has missed a period. That is, she has missed her menstruation cycle. That is, she's pregnant. 9 months of suffering, a child is born with an immature mind. Now when this child is born, the society at large will always blame the girl for it. But where is the boy? Nowhere to be found. The girl will be the one to suffer everything. She'll be the one to carry the 9-month burden. She'll be the one to drop out from school. But the boy, nowhere to be found. The boy goes around flexing his life after he must have ruined the girl's life. Now girls should not have this mentality of being like following those with social class. They should know the people they want, and don't let your friends choose you. Choose your friends. That's what I want to say.
Beautiful. Please, a round of applause for her, please. Wow, this is great. Okay, now we're going to echo something, that sex is not an expression of love. We're going to say it together. So I'll say 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go.
Sex is not an expression of love.
Again.
Sex is not an expression of love.
Truly, sex is not an expression of love. Okay, is it the last person?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, go on.
We also need to keep the kind of associations that will help, or like maybe now you have a relationship with a boy, and also in you people having that relationship, you people are meant to think positive, and whenever you notice the boy is trying to do anything or try touching you in your other parts,
but you should know that you should not be secluded with a boy.
Yes.
You know, I mean, that was one of the things we taught you when we came to your school. That while you are going to mix up, you're going to meet people, but make sure you're not in a room with a boy. Because when you're in a room with a boy, you're giving access to a lot of things without your knowledge of it. Remember that. Always remember that. You all remember that, right?
Yes.
Continue with what you're saying.
So you need to say it early. So not maybe now, when it's too late, maybe the boy impregnating you. When you're not saying, it's already late.
But we don't have to get to that point where the boy impregnates the girl, right? Right? So you're not meant to be secluded in a room with a guy. You're not meant to, right? Right? Yeah. Even after your secondary school, because most girls get, the stories that I've covered, one of the ladies who spoke with me told me that it was a boyfriend, like a friend, that raped her. How? She visited him. They were alone in the room. All of a sudden, he started touching her. All of a sudden, before she could say Jack Robinson, he forced himself on her. And rape has happened. There is nothing else you can talk about it. I mean, but she was the one that willingly went to his house. I mean, they were friends. So, when we say don't be secluded in a room with a guy, it's especially for your protection. Because that person could claim he loves you. A lot of young girls have been drugged. You go to someone's house, they offer you drinks, You don't know that it was drugged. You, after drinking it, you sleep off. You don't know anything. In fact, a lot of ladies have been raped. They wake up, they don't even remember anything. The only thing that will make them know that they were raped is maybe they were feeling some pains around their vagina. That's the only thing that will make them know that something that was an entrance, that was something that happened, right? So you have to be careful. That's why I said associations make you or mar you. So you should be careful with the kind of association you are keeping as a girl child. All right, so does anybody else have anything? Yeah. Oh, so I'm going to give you 30 seconds each to say something. 30 seconds. So let's start with you.
I want girls to have this in mind. This is something our priest always says in church whenever he comes. Whenever he's taking on the children mass, he always reminds us about the 10 B's, which means books before boys, because boys before books brings bastard babies. I repeat it, books before boys, because boys before books bring bastard babies. If a girl child is to lead herself into a dangerous path, it will bring in bastard babies. So therefore, a girl child is
I said 30 seconds, so let another person talk. Thank you so much. The next person, because we are almost out of time. Okay, 30 seconds.
Okay, yes. A girl child should also associate with people that will help her curb the vices in her temperament. Okay, to me, I would define temperament as the thermometer of character. There are 4 different temperaments: the sanguine, the choleric, the melancholy, and the phlegmatic. Some of them have different vices. You need to associate with friends that will help you see those vices in the type of character you show, so that they will help you, so you will grow a better person, though you have that type of character.
Thank you so much. The next person, 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
And that's what I would like to say is that girls should learn to at least follow those that have already experienced in life. Even if your mom won't listen to you, try. No mom in her right senses will her daughter will meet her to speak to her about something, so and she will not listen. As far as that thing pains you a lot, try to talk to your mom. If your mom does not listen to you, have elder siblings, talk to them. Even if not them, you have your grandparents or all these people, your relative, other people around you.
30 seconds is over. Thank you. The next person.
Coming to the moral type of association, as teenage girls, we should not, moral. What about our religious life, our Christian life? We are all Christians, even those that are not Christians, but even though I believe we all have a religion, so we should all stick to our religion, do the right thing, and always put everything in the hands of God, because He's our protector and He will tell us and direct us on how to do our life.
Thank you so much. Please, a round of applause for all of you. Now, honestly, you overwhelmed my expectations. I want to say thank you so much for coming through. You've said so many things, and I believe parents heard you. Teenagers like you as well heard you. In case if you're wondering, the amazing and very intelligent young girls with me, they are students from Core Maria Girls Secondary School, all the way from Nkpor. This is phenomenal. Thank you for coming through. And once again, there was something we said before. What was that thing? That sex is not a true expression of love. Once again, let's re-echo that.
Sex is not an expression of love.
Good. Sex is not an expression of love. Never. As a young girl, as a teenage girl, you have your life ahead of you. Please choose the right kind of association that will bring out the very best of you. My name is Oma. You're very sweetheart on radio, TV, social media, sweetheart everywhere. I'll see you another time on the program. Bye-bye.